What's up, YouTube? Got my new Wi-Fi battling team that I made this week. So this was the stream I had yesterday. So thanks for everyone who actually turned up to it. We had over 1,000 people in, which was awesome. So we had some couple of interesting battles there, and got some other Wi-Fi battles I want to put up this week as well. Right, so let's get on to the battle. So this was my new team. I had Bastidon, Aloma, Leafon, Rampardos, Kecleon, and Magmar. My opponent had Sork, Staraptor, Chandelure, Heloisk, Gothorita, and Gothitelle, and Gastrodon. So interesting sort of team there. Things to look out for obviously would be the Sork. That's always a great Pokemon, a great fighting type poker. Staraptor as well. I was mainly worried about those two. The others I was quite confident that I could actually handle them. Okay, let's get on to the battle. Yes, I think I said, but if you want to come to my live streams, the link is in the description below. I do them each Saturday at the same time, and I maybe start doing them during the week later on. Anyway, so I'm starting off with Bastidon here. I just went for Protect here just to see what the Gastrodon would do to me. It's going to go for Earthquake, so it's a physical set, which was interesting. So I let the Earthquake go through because I know that's going to hit me really hard anyway. Obviously, I've got Sturdy, and I'm going to endure that hit. I'm just going to go eat my little citrus berry here, get a bit of my health back, I guess, so I can probably try and use it again. I'm just going to go for Metal Burst here, and that's going to do loads of damage to Gastrodon. 1.5 times the amount of damage, so it's a really powerful little sort of set. Sort of like, I guess you could put it sort of like counter a Miracle. So I was sort of expecting a Shadow Ball or Fire Blast, Flamethrower or something like this. So I go into Kecleon because he's my special defense tank. Now out comes the Flamethrower. I take that really well because Kecleon's got some really amazing bulk, especially in his special stat. What I was thinking here to do was probably go for Thunder Wave, slow that Chandelure down a little bit, and maybe set up some hacks. Okay, so anyway, I transformed into Electric type anyway, so that wasn't such a bad thing because I'm going to take Helois Electric moves a lot better than I would have already. So Thunderbolt doesn't really hit me for much at all. I just go for Power Up Punch here because this is sort of a boosting little set that I wanted to use. Hits for some nice damage there, and I get a little boost here, which was good. The sort of idea is to tank out some hits, heal off the damage, and just start attacking. So unfortunately there, I just derped out for some reason. I don't even know why I did that. But anyway, I'm just going to probably go for another Recover this turn. So the whole idea with this Kecleon set anyway is that if a fighting type comes in, you can go for Shadow Sneak, and your Protein will change your type, so you can dodge any physical moves at all, and you can just keep doing that, so they're forced to use their other probably non-stab moves, so you have somewhat better chance of surviving. So luckily there, I survived the focus. I don't survive the focus blast. I dodge the focus blast like a ninja, and get all my health back there. Focus Blast is going to land this time, and I know it's going to hit me pretty hard, but as I said, I'm a special defense wall, and I'm going to take that pretty well. And Protein Power Up Punch is going to hit it nicely, so that's +2 attack, and that's Helois out of the way. It's sort of a fun little gimmicky set I wanted to make up, and it's got with Recoverer, it makes it decent tanking. Special capability as well. So I knew Staraptor was going to come in. I couldn't use Shadow Sneak, obviously, and the Intimidate also lowered my attack. So there was no point in me actually staying in here. So the only move I thought Staraptor would be using would be Close Combat. So I'm going to go into Big Love Disc here to take that Close Combat. This is my... it's a really, really great defensive wall, and easily tanks that without no worries in the world. I wasn't too worried about an incoming Brave Bird or anything either. Then I know I could tank that pretty damn well. Staraptor's going to go for a U-turn here because there's not much real point in staying in anymore. It's got that special defense and defense drop. It doesn't really want to stay in case I'm carrying like any sort of move. It doesn't really have a lot of offensive presence really, so it probably wouldn't have mattered a hell of a lot, but I could just wish protected and stalled it out all day. Fortunately, I get the Toxic on Gothitelle here because that's going to trap me in with Shadow Tag, unfortunately, and there's not a lot I can do to this guy. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to take the Thunderbolt here because I know I could take it, but not, not very well. Unfortunately, I get Parahax there. Of course, I get Parahax. I'm just going to throw up a Wish here so I can try and get some toxic damage on Gothitelle. I get those two names mixed up all the time. Anyways, so I'm just trying to stack that poison damage on here. And just go for Protect here. That's my main little strategy to get past this, because as I said, I can't swap out due to that ability. I'd definitely be swapping out now so I could get Regenerator and maybe try and pass that Wish on to Bastardon or something like that, and I could get a swap in there on the Thunderbolt. Something like that. That was sort of my plan until I saw Gothitelle. So, I'm racking up a little bit of poison damage now. I know I can take another Thunderbolt with that Wish. So, fortunately I don't get Parahaxed at all, so I get another Wish off, which was good. Now, all I really needed to do here was get one more Protect off, and that poison damage will really start to be doing loads to Gothitelle. Probably like, after this one, probably like 1 or 2 more turns and it'll be KO'd for sure. Unfortunately, I get Parahaxed here. I knew that it was going to happen, and I'm not going to take that Thunderbolt very well. The whole problem there was I couldn't swap out, so Kecleon would have done pretty well there as well as I swap in. So, but it didn't do too bad a job because it's nearly out of the picture. So into Bastardon here, I've got Protect. I'm running Protect on this set, just probably because it's a lead and Fake Out can break sturdy and that sort of business. And that's going to go down to the toxic damage, so that was all right. I had fun using Bastardon as well because you don't actually see him used at all. Anyway, so into Sork, I know that a close combat is going to become, but he goes for Poison Jab, maybe predicting a switch there. That'd be the only reason I can think of. But I was really happy I got a Stealth Rock up there. That was good. So obviously it was predicting a switch, and I'm not going to take that close combat. No way. Not even at full health. So Sork gets a defense and special defense drop. I was pretty happy with that. So that's Bastardon out of the way. He did good though. I was quite pleased with that. So, into Kecleon. Now, this is sort of what I wanted to use this for, most definitely. Going to go for Shadow Sneak, because I'm obviously going to get outsped. And in case there's a close combat incoming, I can actually dodge it. So, Poison Jab is not going to do good damage to me, because I'm Ghost type. But that was a critical hit as well, so which was unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate, because I would have been able to tank a little bit better than that after Leftovers recovery. So anyway, Shadow Sneak's really my only option here, so I'm just going to keep spamming that. Nearly get to Sork out. Sork's going to go for another Poison Jab. I thought I could live this one again, but it was 2 crits in a row, so that was that was really bad luck. So poor Kecleon goes down there, and Sork's only got a little smidgen of health left. I just had to get past this. So into Tree Star, you better get this reference, or I'm going to... I don't know, I'm going to Cyber Slap you. So I outspeed, that must be Adamant. Crit didn't even matter there, and Leaf Blade's going to take that out for sure. Leaf Line's a great little poke as well. It's barren physical move pool, sort of puts it down a lot. So obviously a Flamethrower is coming here for sure. So I'm going to go into my Magmar to try and tank the hit, somewhat tank the hit. Now, I do take that reasonably well. I'm going to go for Psychic here. I'm actually choice Specs, and that hits... I thought it hit a lot harder than that, but then I sort of found out after that it had Assault Vest. I'm pretty sure that it had Assault Vest. So I'm going to continue to fire off the Psychics. And Dark Pulse is going to take me out. So Magma did alright there. It got its health down, and that's sort of what I wanted it to do. So, this was my last poke. I'm pretty sure this was my last poke. This was my Rampardos. It's Scarfed, and with Sheer Force, it's oh my goodness, it's so strong. And that Chandelure out the way. So the last poke in here was Staraptor, and now I was hoping that this wasn't going to be Scarfed. I had a feeling it was Scarfed or Banded, and fortunately it was Banded, so I got to outspeed it there. And that's going to easily take it out. Even with the Intimidate off, that doesn't even worry Rampardos. It's so freaking strong. But anyway, thanks for the game, Jordan. It was fun. I got to try out my team. I was really actually quite happy with that. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video. I'll have some more battles with my newer team this week, and stay tuned for that sort of stuff. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment and like on the video. And if you want to check out where I live stream and stuff, that's all in the description as well. And you know, our Facebook group and Lady Crimson as well. She does videos like mine. We run them sort of along together. And I think that's all. Thanks for watching, guys.